for a little free agency edition of Jump Ball. Shout out to our Rising It. That video is so good. What's the more likely destination for Kawhi, friends? The Raptors or the field? Ohm, get us started.
I'm going to say the field. I still am feeling maybe Kawhi to the Clippers. Not quite the Lakers, but the Clippers. So I'm going to say the field.
I'm with Ohm, field, and I believe the Clippers still have a legit chance, and this is the whole problem. If the Raptors lose him, they don't have a chance. If the Clippers don't get him, for as solid as they are, they really don't have a chance to win a title next year either.
Yeah, but they also pushed the Warriors to 6 games in the first round. I mean, they still have a nice team. It's just if they lose Patrick Beverley and while they wait. I am going to say the field as well. I keep going back and forth, right?
Or Toronto.
I want to say Toronto, but I'm going to go with the field as well.
Woj reporting that the Raptors will get the final meeting.
That's always good.
With Kawhi.
And he was in the Blue Jays jersey yesterday. Yeah.
He was wearing a Blue Jays jersey in Barbados, not just at the game, in Barbados.
Yep.
So
on the
take that as you will.
Bouncy boat. He was on a bouncy boat.
Yes, we have a competitor to the banana boat. Is the bouncy float? I don't know. Let's do the next one. What's the more likely state that Kevin Durant is going to play in? California or New York? Nick?
It sure feels like it's New York right now. It feels like it's New York, although nobody really has a good sense of where he's going to land. Yeah, which part of New York, but it feels like...
He was wearing orange sneakers in this photo of him on the scooter, so that must mean everything, right?
Well, he's in New York rehabbing from the Achilles.
I'm joking.
So...
Rach.
Just, everything means everything these days. Don't you know that?
Look, Rach, Rachel's my fellow DMV person. We're from the East Coast, and it feels like a referendum. It's like East Coast rap versus West Coast rap. But I would say Kevin Durant, California love. I'm going to say he's going to stay in California, as much as it hurts me, because I'd love to see him in New York.
Wow. He's been recruited, right, Ramona, by his fellow Warriors players more than I would have expected this week.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of the players have reached out to him and let him know that he's still wanted. It's not quite the Hamptons 5.
Right.
No one's getting on a plane to go to the Hamptons right now. But I think they're definitely in touch with Kevin and making sure he knows he's still wanted. The big question for Kevin is, do you re-sign with the Warriors? And if you're re-signing, are you doing that so that you're rehabbing for a year, or are you doing that because you want to stay? And
you want all the money.
And you want all this is. I mean, there is generally when you do a sign when you sign it, if you did a sign and trade, you couldn't do the 5 years because you had to be traded right away. He could actually and just spend the whole first year rehabbing and then do a trade. I will still.
It would be $50 million in his final year for one season. $50 million. There you go. Next up, let's talk about what's the better long-term fit for Kyrie, the Nets or the Lakers. Ramona, start off.
I like him coming to LA with this him and LeBron as the modern day Kobe and Shaq. I really like that narrative, but that's also me rooting for narratives.
Who's Anthony Davis in that situation?
That's never happened before in the NBA.
Go ahead, Nick.
I say the Nets.
Okay.
Kyrie wants to be the guy, wants to show that he can be the guy on a team that can contend and do it. The Nets give him that option.
The key word for me is long-term fit, because I think if he were to come to LA, it might be a 2-year deal. Long-term fit, then it would be Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Kyrie is trying to figure out where he wants to be, and I do think the Hollywood aspect, perhaps the Uncle Drew too, all that stuff, I think that kind of matters to him.
If someone can figure out Kyrie Irving's Instagram posts, I would like them to come translate for us on the jump. So maybe then we'll know whether he prefers the Nets or the Lakers. Let's talk about Jimmy Butler, because he has several great options this summer. The latest is a potential sign and trade to the Rockets. Where do you think Jimmy would have the best chance to win? Philadelphia, Houston, or LA?
Best chance to win a championship, Lakers, because it'd be Anthony Davis and LeBron, and I think he would fit in very well as far as just like being that swing guy who can play defense, be able to score. I think it would be a good fit. I don't know about personality-wise with those three. It could be a little tough, but I think if he's looking to win a championship, Lakers.
It's the Lakers. I am wholeheartedly driving the Jimmy to the Lakers bus. Because
you really are.
If Jimmy is accepting of being the third guy, which is a huge if. A huge if. But
then who's taking the last shot, Nick Friedell? If you got the three of them, then who's taking the last shot?
We talk so much, Rach, about recruiting. If LeBron calls Jimmy and says,
really likes
Jimmy
LeBron.
Butler,
yes,
I want to win a title this year. You have always wanted to be in LA. I need you to do it. Jimmy is in the third option chair that so many in the league think he fits best in on a title team. It makes the most sense.
I like him in Philly. I hope he stays there. We didn't get to see that team, really. They just got together, and he was great in the playoffs for him. And let's see what that is when you have a whole year.
Right. And by the way, the Clippers aren't on the title bar at the bottom, but if Kawhi and Jimmy Butler went to the Clippers, that would be a pretty interesting team as well. So many choices. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.